won't be able to see me because I'm getting... Here's what we're going to use today, guys. A blank palette. No colors, just a white canvas. It's a blizzard. Okay, I just need to get a couple colors out.
It's a blizzard.
And I know how everybody just loves waiting on me, right? So today we'll use the Winsor & Newton white. And then I'd have a bunch of Bob Ross colors. I bought a bunch before the documentary. So that's what we have. But I always go through white the fastest. So Winsor & Newton's a great brand. And you can go get it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, your local art store. And yeah, it's awesome. It's very thick. It's very dry. It's fantastic. I've already covered the canvas in Bob Ross liquid white. I'm not going to touch it till we put my gloves on. But I got to get a couple colors out, all right? So just bear with me. What should we do? What colors should we do? I think, what colors? You guys decide the colors while I put my gloves on. How about that? Welcome to the Paint with Josh live Friday. This is normally the day. Look, I haven't even shaved. I haven't even had time to shave. We got home, made dinner, and came upstairs. I literally will be burping fettuccine alfredo. But it was amazing. So yeah, what colors should we use, guys? Tell me in the comments. And if this is your first time watching, I'm sorry that I'm late. You'll come to realize that we're normally a couple minutes late, mostly. But yeah, tell me what colors we should use for this painting. And then I'll come up with something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nothing, it just people make me laugh.
The laughy people. If the voice you're hearing is London, by the way, that's my beautiful wife. If you've never watched one of our lives before. I told you fettuccine alfredo.
Joshua.
There it was. It just comes up. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
That was atrocious.
All right, we have black and white so far, guys. What else are we going to do? Are we going to do a sunset, and then you just let me decide the colors? Or are we going to do like a dark blue stormy sky or a bright pretty blue sky? Tell me what to do. Tell me, I'm waiting. I will not start painting until someone tells me what to do.
TJ says, what documentary?
Oh, there was a Netflix documentary that came out that told you all about the difference between Bob Ross and when they split, and from Bob Ross Incorporated to when he passed away, and what happened with his son, and all of Bob Ross's estate, and all the money that goes towards buying Bob Ross stuff doesn't go to Bob Ross's son. And a lot of people didn't know that. I knew that way before the documentary came out. A lot of people didn't know it, and it really upset a lot of people. So far as they won't buy the products anymore, and they vehemently attack people that use the stuff. So, but again, I use these giant ones, and I bought 2 cases before the documentary came out, and I haven't even gone through 1/2 of the first case. So I'm gonna have it for a while. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, go on Netflix. It was like the most watched thing, and it'll break your heart too. It sucks. I actually haven't even watched it. I don't even want to see it. I already know all the info. I don't want to watch it. That's my take on it. So, you guys have yet to tell me any colors, or maybe you haven't written out any colors.
Maybe if you'd shut up for 2 seconds, I can tell you.
Let's go. Colors coming in.
Okay. Tiffany Cotton says, need to do a lighthouse.
Lighthouse?
Gina Lambaylay
lighthouse
says, phthalo blue and phthalo green.
Okay.
Dolly Voiles says, bright sky, bright sky.
Bright blue or bright colored? Like sunset, sunrise, whatever.
Rhiannon says, sunset or sunrise. Dolly says, bright sky like colors.
Okay.
Lisa Ray says, I want to see some purple, orange, fluffy clouds. Maybe purple, orange, and fluffy clouds. I'm sorry, I can't read. Bright sky, spring colors, chimed in by Dolly again.
Okay.
Adrian apologizes for being late. Roberta says, I still use the Bob Ross stuff.
Yeah, I mean, people are going to use what they're going to use, and I don't care. Use what you're going to use. I'm going to use what I'm going to use.
Yeah, we've got fans from both sides. What else have we got?
Oh,
we got fluffy clouds, we got blues, we got purple, orange.
Okay.
I'm not talking to you.
Bailey! I need paper towels, hun, please.
What else we got here? We got red,
we have like no paper towels in the house.
Colors.
It's just horrible. So, okay, let's do a sunset then.
Fluffy sunset.
Let's do a nice, purty sunset for everybody while we get fine.
Freezing. YouTube is freezing.
I don't understand. It doesn't matter what device we use.
Not YouTube. I'm sorry. Facebook.
Oh, then that makes sense.
Hey guys, if you are,
Thank you, my love.
Hi everyone.
Oh, my
That's
daughter's
Bailey.
here. Bailey, say hello.
Hello.
Bailey.
If you are new here, my name's London. This is Josh. Josh paints multiple times a week. It is not his full-time job. We do not have enough followers to quit his full-time job as of yet. We will get there. I know we will. It just depends on how much you guys love us while you're here in the live. I will tell you a couple of things just to point out. If I do drop a link in the comments, it is me typing. It's not Josh magically painting and typing.
But London is typing what I would like to say. She wants to say through me.
And I'm also tagging, and it's coming from his page as well. So just in case you get confused, because I know sometimes that does come up, that there is a concern about whether or not he is typing and painting.
No, that's the one thing I don't want to do is like look at the screen and go, okay, let's reply back to this person. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, no, I'm using these colors. Okay. No, like
So
you type it in the comments, and one of the followers or London will respond to you and tell you we've already gone through them, even though I haven't finished yet.
Adrian, thank you very much for the 50 stars.
Wait, are we doing a sunset winter or a sunset summer scene?
I think we're doing
That's
a
the
summer
last
scene
question.
because we've got bright skies, spring, bright colors, spring colors.
So
So
but
it's
we
gonna
could
have
do
to be
all that color. Well, I guess not all that
Pat
color.
Fuller says,
Okay.
paint what you want.
That's the problem. When you paint so much, you start to go thin on ideas. I mean, I want to do more of these, but I only
Sunset
have
summer.
one more black canvas. And the next one, guys, see this one down here? It's going to be amazing. It's going to be better than that.
Roberta Harris is, I think she's forgotten who she's watching.
Who is Roberta watching?
Roberta says, pretty sunset with a silhouette of a pirate ship on the horizon. Just a
Yes.
suggestion.
Roberta loves pirate ships. Did you know Roberta and her husband met playing a pirate ship game online? Did you know that? How sweet!
Sorry, I've got to disconnect all these devices.
London's killing the internet everywhere. Sorry if we're having some connectivity issues. Trying to fix it. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Let's see. Alright, I think I've wasted near enough everyone's time. All we need is a little bit of green, a little bit of brown, and we're good. A little bit of green, a little bit of brown. Make sure your canvas is covered in liquid white. Just a little amount though, right? You can see all those little dimples in the glove.
Here we go. A beautiful sunset would be nice. We are having thunderstorms.
Mountain, beautiful sunset mountain scene, foothill scene, flat scene, close up ooh, I'm starting to see stuff, guys. I'm starting to see it. Starting to see it. All right, let's rock with these colors. Sort of limited. No, I need brown. Where's my brown? Brown Town. There we go. We're gonna put it down here for once. A little bit of Brown Town. Maybe we'll do a desert. I don't know. Deserts have lots of color.
James Barliosh.
Lots of bushes. Barlage. James Barlage.
James.
James is doing a live tonight, I think.
James's?
Yeah, he has like a live, like a venue.
Why
gig.
are we here then?
I don't know. It's just normally when I paint.
We can't expect people to support us if we don't support them.
True. I'm gonna go chat. I'm gonna watch it later. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. All right. Let's see. Let's use the clean brush. Okay, 2-inch brush, nice and clean, nice and sort of dry. Sort of dry.
Dolly just sent 200 stars.
Dolly, you're amazing. All right, we're gonna go into a sunset here. Okay, so we're gonna go. Let's list the colors. I have sap green, phthalo green, Prussian blue, which is the darker color blues, alizarin crimson. This is the midnight. No, sorry. I'm trying to fight back a burp. The Bob's Mountain mixture, right? It's that very dark black looking color. Then we have the titanium white, cadmium yellow, bright red, and then dark sienna, which is the brighter color of the brown. So if you're working with the umbers, the burnt and raw, whichever one's a lighter color, that's the one. Can we kill this light, please?
Yes, certainly, sir. Anything else you need?
Production team, thank you. Okay.
Production team's gonna strike if you keep demanding.
It wasn't a demand. I just said.
Roberta Harris just sent 100 more stars. And
Roberta, you're
I don't
amazing.
want to make you nervous.
That's only because I know her backstory.
I don't want to make you nervous or anything, but There's quite a few people on Facebook watching.
Well, sweet. We're just about to get into it, guys. So keep tapping that screen and send the stars. Do all that. We're trying to get a new iPad because this one it keeps having issues. Every time we do anything, it's got issues. Are we gonna have water in this one? Let's see. If not, we'll have a little bit of yellow down as like our misty area down here.
I thought you were demanding that the production team go gather you water. So I was just very.
Oh no, no, not
like, water.
Yeah, water, please.
No, sir. No, sir.
Little bit of water, please. Okay, let's come in with our red. Just very light. I mean, you can go light, or you can really push hard and leave a real big chunk. You know what I mean? It's up to you. You can blend it together. You can do all sorts of stuff. What's up, Chris? Chris Doucette's been a long-time fan.
Dolly
of
sent
Paint with
another
Josh.
50 stars.
Dolly, you're amazing. Dolly's a brand new fan of Paint with Josh. We're going to try to leave this real bright circle right in the middle. And who knows what we'll do. Maybe we'll do like a close-up forest. I'm thinking. Something. We'll figure it out as we go. That's how we like to paint around here. Just literally going to figure it out. And I'm progressively getting darker. Do you guys ever put brown in your sky? Ooh, I wonder if we're too far away
Dolly
now.
says water.
Okay, we'll do some water. We'll have like a little pond or lake or stream or something. We'll figure it out when we get there. We'll step back and we'll look at the painting and we'll go, okay, it needs this, and then we'll put it in there. Before we go too dark, let's get deeper red, right? More paint. More paint on the canvas, so it's very bright red.
James Barlage says, love the OG HLL hat. You didn't change your hat before going live.
Snap!
Oh.
So for people that don't know, anybody watching who's new, please comment. Tell us where you're from. This looks like a giant eye. It's the eye of Sauron. I love you, babe. I love how nerdy we are together.
We really are nerdy.
Right? Let's cover our edges over here real quick. Step in front. Just bounce it over.
If anyone's wondering just how nerdy I am.
London has Elvish written under her boob, but only I can see it.
Okay, you didn't need to go there. I was just going to tell them I have a tattoo.
Yes, it's in a very provocative space. I like it. Okay, let's go into the crimson. Now we're progressively getting darker in color, right? Yellow, red, like reddish purple. And then we're going to go into the blue and the black. Okay, you got to get them all in there. Let's decide maybe that our crimson came in a little bit deep on this side of our red, though. And you'll see what I mean. Right? I'm trying to use a lot of paint up in here so it stays dark. As we put it with our liquid clear, our liquid white that's on the canvas, it changes to a lighter color. Every time we touch it, it becomes lighter on the brush. We're going to go straight into the blue. Haven't washed the brush a single time yet. Straight into the blue. And pull it down from here. The reason that we use this crimson and red is a buffer so these don't touch, right? What happens, children? What happens when these two colors touch in our sky?
Chris Doucette just sent 100 stars. He said this should buy you a pixel. Okay.
That's fantastic.
Let's take a cross-country roll call. For anyone new, and I see there is a load of new people that just joined in. Thank you so much for tuning in and just hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.
We love having fun.
We have Georgia, we have Wyoming, we have Ohio, we have Minnesota, we have Alabama, we have Iowa, we have North Florida. Come on, guys, we're taking a country roll call.
Where are you guys from, man? Where are you from? Tell us.
Upstate New York.
New York. I've actually sold like 6 paintings to New York.
That's accurate. Kentucky.
Kentucky? I don't think I have any sales in Kentucky, actually. No, maybe one or two. No, it's Nebraska. I know they're close. I'm not a geographical major. I'm a painter.
We have Texas as well.
Let's do that. All right, now we're gonna wash all the dirty color off this brush. Look at that. All these mixed in colors from like the very beginning through the red and the crimson and the blue and the black, and we gotta get it off. So around here we use either Jasco or there's a company called the Clean Strip odorless mineral spirits, and that will not stink you out of the house as bad as the paint thinner, let me tell you. Paint thinner or brush cleaner. If you buy the brush cleaner in this thing, it is the stinkiest thing you'll ever smell. And to me, it smells like money because, oh shoot, I'm spilling it everywhere. Spilling it everywhere.
So it actually doesn't matter on the smell of mineral spirits
Yeah,
if it's
all,
seeped into your carpet.
That's why we have
wearing it when he comes to bed.
It didn't get on the new shoes. And,
that's all that matters.
And it didn't get on my clothes, but it hit the painting blankets.
Tell him about your new shoes, babe.
My new $16 shoes from Walmart. They're fantastic. Yep. I hate Walmart. I don't like going to Walmart.
I don't think anyone enjoys going.
I don't like the people. I don't like the congestion. It's too many people. I'm like the Grinch when I go to Walmart. Like, it's too many people around.
It's too people.
Everyone's all happy. I just want to get in and get what I need to go.
Annie Butcher sent 99 stars.
Annie Butcher.
She said, new fan, loving the tutorials.
Well, thank you so much, Annie.
Lisa Ray sent 50 stars. Hey, before we carry on, guys, I don't know if you are aware of just how much of your involvement really matters when it comes to small businesses on Facebook. But if you could tap that share button and put it on your timeline, you have absolutely no idea what that does for our business and the analytics that come through.
It reaches so many more people. When you share it and you share it and you share it and you share it, it reaches all the people. It's fantastic. Continue.
I'm sorry. So sharing the video, liking the video while you're in the chat, talk to me, hit that like button, that heart button. I can see them. So for those that aren't sure in the past couple of weeks, for those accidental angry faces, I see you.
London is watching the computer. She doesn't even look at me during the live. She's just watching the stream over there. And then I can look and see what I looked like about 10 seconds ago. And, and then I go,
totally
right, now I look different. But yeah, so she's sitting over there watching how many times you guys are tapping the thing. She'll start to recognize your name. The more you talk to her, the more comments you get. The more you make her laugh. If you can make London laugh, she remembers your name, I'm telling you.
I really do.
She'd be like, remember that comment by Lisa Ray? It had me in stitches. And I'm like, I have to go back in my Rolodex of notifications and go, oh yeah, I've seen Lisa Ray a lot in my notifications.
Yeah, she's here.
That's a good way to get me to remember you too. If you like a lot of my stuff, then I'm going to remember you.
Lisa is here. She sent 50 stars.
Thank you.
Dolly sent another 50. Tiffany Cotton sent 200. Hey guys, if you click
you guys are amazing.
Right next to the chat box that you have, you'll
all
see
three of these colors. I'm sorry.
You'll see a little notification that either looks like a money symbol if you're on YouTube, or it should look like a star symbol if you're on Facebook. Sometimes Facebook allows you to send free stars that don't cost you any money. So if you pop up that window, it may show you that you have 200 free stars. And obviously that doesn't cost a thing. You do not have to financially support the page in any way. Just please tune in, press the like button.
Preach, babe, preach.
Yeah, that's what it's about. And you never know. It's happened before where someone has popped in, shared the live, and then someone from that person's friends, and they tell us when they buy it on Etsy. That's the funniest thing. Oh, I found you because my friend posted the video on Facebook and I saw it on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
And then, you would never have reached that person.
Whoops.
If you didn't share it. So
getting rough with this
it does make the world of difference. So don't think that by doing it does nothing.
If you're like, she's not talking to me, I don't need to share. No, yes, you do.
I'm talking to you.
We would love it if you would share, if you would like, every time you comment, every time you hit the little thing, just every time my brush is on the thing, you should be like, just as fast as possible. And that's just going to tell Facebook that this video is really cool, and it's going to send it out to more people, right?
Oh, wait.
Look at that sky. Is that beautiful enough for you guys?
It really is. We have a super fan over on YouTube, John Krasniak, has joined
us.
TG from Colorado.
John, explain yourself. Where have you been?
He has been busy. This man has been back to
work. He has a life. He doesn't have to.
He is just living the life right now.
Well, good for you, John.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying.
All right, let's just do, why don't we just make it like this? And then we're going to decide where our horizon is, right? If we just blend it all in together, then we can decide. Not overdoing it, though. I still want to keep that light area right there. Just back and forth, very lightly. And I think we got a pretty good sky, guys. What do you think? There's a lot of things we can do from here. And that's how we like to paint. We'll step back and look and go, okay, the way that the sky came out, Might look neat if there was like some white highlights on the cloud up here. Or if there was a far off cloud or wherever you want to put it. Or these, you can literally shape around the colors and all of a sudden you have all these different clouds, right? So that would look neat if we could like shoot some rays down. Oh man. See, just with these colors right here, in my mind, this is a big cloud that's kind of trying to cover that and the sun is just like peeking out. We could throw some shadow underneath. There's some highlights up here, some shadows, light and dark. We'll see where we go. All right, let's do it. Let's stop messing around and let's do it. We're gonna pull our white out just like that, right? Very flat. Almost where you're trying to wipe it off of your knife, right? You want it very flat. You don't need a whole lot. And then we're gonna come up and we gotta decide based on our colors in our sky what colors we're gonna use for a shadow. Right? We obviously can't use yellow for a shadow of a cloud against the yellow. It's not going to stand out. So we need to do red for that. We'll go like one step up from that color and go into red. And let's say the cloud, maybe it comes like this. And just because it's a little bit thicker and it's not blended in with all of that red yet, that's back behind it, it's going to stand out just that little bit. We're going to take our 1-inch brush. Is this clean?
Roberta Harris said, did you get a new palette knife?
No, I have not. We're rocking the big one today. I love the little palette knife. It's like my little security blanket. So the big one, I don't know, it touches on either side when I'm doing things. It's just, I got to learn it. I gotta force myself to do it. So, all right, we're going to take our 1-inch brush very lightly though, because we don't want the thing to go away. We just want it to become soft and messy, right? So it's just a big mess. That's all a cloud is like just a bunch of water vapor blown around in the wind. So we don't want to overdo it. And then we're also going to cover, it's not even really as dark as I want to get it. So let's get a little bit of crimson and we'll pull it down here into our red. And we'll just flatten it out, right? Grab up a little bit, little scrapes. And maybe on the top section, we can do a little darker bit of crimson. Just this weird kind of, just weird design. Doesn't even matter. It really doesn't. And now that it's popped into the blue, it's really going to stand out as forward in the painting, okay? Just like that, just so lightly, like 3 hairs and some air, right? Just nothing to it. And it can be totally messy like that. It looks like a crappy dragon coming out of the clouds. Like,
3 what and who?
3 hairs and some air. That's the old Bob saying, 3 hairs and some air. You never heard that one?
Oh no, that's lovely.
Yeah, this looks like a crappy dragon, like exploding out of the cloud, right?
I'm enjoying your crappy dragon.
Thank you. Now we're going to come into our white. We're going to scrape up some of that because, again, we don't need a whole lot. We're going to put it over here. We're going to mix it with something. We don't want it to be pure white. So let's take a little bit of that red again. Don't need a whole lot because the red is so powerful. This is probably even going to be too red. Oh, no, look at that. It's perfect because I'm perfect and you're perfect and you guys are the best fans.
I was like, babe, careful.
Yeah, right. So, little scrape. Can you see it? Can you just do the littlest roll? Maybe I should paint my knife black and then you might be able to see it. And we're just going to go on and let's do above this guy, right? Come up like that. Just these weird things, just like we did with the initial shadow of it. You know what I mean? And maybe we can throw a couple little smushes in here, really scraping up all the paint that we have and just kind of laying it over the top. And you're going to see just how messy and perfect it can be at the same time, okay?
Lisa Ray would like to know how you made that orange.
Mixed it with, I just put the yellow and then red and then crimson, then blue and black and then blended. So that's how it came together.
Blend for your life, Lisa.
Okay?
Blend for your life.
Not gonna overdo the mixing. You gotta leave some of the white in there. You really have to. And again, we can even swipe these on an angle because they're going up that way. It just looks like something, I don't know, something's gonna come out of the cloud right there. The Independence Day ship is gonna come out of the cloud right there.
I wanna watch you paint it.
Okay? Yeah, the Independence Day ship.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could. I'm going to take a little bit of our white, put it on the bottom of our cloud because all of our light is underneath. Right? Normally our shadow goes down there. Not in this painting. Right? But again, you got to leave little differences, little things. And the more you mix, the softer and softer and softer everything becomes. It's fan-freaking-tastic, man. Okay, now we're going to come up into where? Up into here? We could do another one. We could do one that spans both those. But doesn't this look like it's so much closer than that faraway blue sky? Because we came up from the red into the blue and highlight it like that, right? I love they look like little fingers or something. They're awesome. Awesome. You really have to listen, turn your volume up. Because sometimes we get quiet. Okay, let's do...
You could literally do an entire ASMR.
Oh, that would be
just
cool.
like that.
Okay, we're going to do... And then just
Make a lot
this
of
sound
noise.
on an ASMR video.
Uh-huh.
We could do that.
See,
I
Dolly
bet-
loves the sound effects.
I bet you people would get into that,
Yep.
actually. All right, we're making... That's next TikTok right there.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to take a little bit of the crimson again. Maybe a little bit of the blue. And we're going to just...
Stop
Right
trying
in
to
there.
be quiet.
And we're just going to smush it, right? Mix it up. Smush it in. Get it all nasty. Look, you can even tell the color that's on the knife like that.
I found an angry face.
Oh, no.
Somebody
Someone
in here
made
is
an
mad.
angry emoji.
Somebody in here is also crying.
Oh, from laughter?
I don't know. If you are angry, you can leave.
Yeah, I don't know what I said. Okay,
Yes.
let's do... I literally forget what I say
If
immediately.
being here doesn't bring you joy, please go find joy.
All right, let's do that. Look at how dark purple that is going to be. Have these reaching clouds reaching out. Look at that.
Oh, they like it. They like it. I'm getting a lot of lovey
Woo.
faces.
My goodness. Don't want to overdo it though, right? You have to have room for it to grow together. Because as we do these circles, we're taking paint from the bottom and we're grabbing paint from the top and we're just rotating them. Rotating, 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 rotating. Just like this. Very softly. Right?
Babe,
Very soft. Rotation. Watch these pieces grow together. Yeah.
what's Bruce Lee's favorite drink?
Something with a kick.
That was quite a good punchline. I was going to go with... What-a?
What? That's a good one. All right. there we go.
That's brought to you by TG on YouTube.
TG. Nice joke. There we go. All right, we're going to mix back in with that red into our white again. Because, again, I don't want to just use straight white. As we get closer to us, they have to get brighter. Everything has to get brighter. So you can't start with the brightest color that you have the farthest away, right? Got to mix it in. And the pink always ends up looking cool, too. Don't cover all of our shadow, though, right? Got to leave some. Got to show some here. Leave some there. Drop some in over here. Just be all messy. Like literally, I'm going to close my eyes. Ready? Hang on. I'm sort of getting in the right area. Close my eyes. I'm going to look at you guys. And based on where I was, I think I was in the center. So I'm going to come up here. Okay? Swear to God, I'm not looking. And we're going to go like this. We're just going to just make a cloud. I don't even want to see what it looks like. Hang on. I'm going to go over here again. You can see me.
Oh, left.
Up higher. There we go. Up higher. See? Really don't even have to look at it.
Babe, it looks like a little herd of ghosts flying away.
Yeah.
Look at them. On their way they go.
Okay, we're going to take our white and we're just going to start to mix it. But we're not going to cover all of our initial sky color or all of our darker shadow color, right? And if it starts to get too crazy, then just move to another section. Like if it starts to mix in and get too close and you know you're about to lose that little dark section, you do not have to continue it. Move to a different place. Pick up a little or drop a little bit of paint off of your brush on a different spot. Come over here maybe. Maybe come up here. Don't all have to do it in sequence. That looks really neat like that. I don't like that straight line, but there we go. Who knows? Right? Can't tell me it doesn't. There's no cloud out there that doesn't look like that. Okay, now what are we gonna do with this? We got a lot of filled in area already. So we just be very, very lightly, just very light. And not even mess. Don't even mess around. I don't like that so super dark back there. Perfection. Okay, let's take one more little bit since the light is still underneath us. And we'll just kind of highlight the bottom in a weird way. Doesn't have to, you know, it's not a perfect shape. I say it all the time. Sometimes I gotta say it. I say it all the time. Right? Cool little thing. Looks like a horse over here. Look at that. It looks like a literal knight. No, it's not the knight. Yeah, no.
Are we talking about chess?
Yeah, it's the, don't tell me, I know
I
what
told
it
you
is.
we were nerdy.
It's not the knight, it's the rook and the bishop.
We're nerdy.
It is the knight.
What are you...
The rook? Goes rook? No.
You think it looks like a horse?
Yeah, it looks like a chess piece. What is the chess piece called, is what I'm saying.
With the horse.
Yeah, the horse chess piece is called
A knight.
the knight. I'm pretty sure it's called the knight.
Yeah, queen, king, knight, rook, castle.
Castle is the rook, though. You mean bishop, the one that can go
Bishop.
diagonal.
Homeboy bishop. Yep.
Yeah, the one that's got like a weird, it's like a teardrop top to it. It's kind of.
He's got the funny mouth.
I love that horse, so I don't want to touch it too much. I'm not even gonna mess with it.
By the way, people are interested in the Paint with Josh ASMR.
Oh really? All right, maybe I'll do one on TikTok and I'll just literally mix it up and go and just make a weird noise. I don't even know what it is. Okay, again, we're gonna swipe up just so lightly. Look though, there's not even any paint on the brush. There's nothing there. We're not even touching it. It's so soft. So soft, right? Very soft. And then we're gonna come to the side. Same amount of softness, same amount of pressure. Look, we can even come across the other one. It's not gonna mess anything up because we're not touching anything. We're gonna take a chance. We're gonna go across the yellow. Ready?
Yeah,
see any color?
Roberta knows.
Because we're not touching it. We're bare. I mean, there's nothing there. Look at this.
She said
there's no paint.
The knight is the horse.
The knight is the horse. Okay.
Annie Butcher knows that it's a knight.
I like that. All right, let's do a chemtrail for all the new people.
Contrail.
Yeah, but everyone thinks they're chemtrails,
Joshua,
baby.
it's a contrail.
Ooh, that was very, very possibly foolish of me with all that purple on there.
Why would... What?
Watch this. Turn it into a cloud. Turn it into a cloud. Very
And
far
done.
away. Very far away cloud. Off to the side. And the more pressure you put on it, the sharper it will become. Ooh. Give me an idea.
Dolly, I will promptly have that TikTok filmed for you soon.
There's my little UFO.
Probably within the week because we have an event. We've got 2 events coming up this week. Rhiannon says, Josh, did you ever take any art painting classes or are you self-taught?
I am self-taught, actually. I watched a lot of Bob Ross when London's mother passed away. And I, decided that's what I wanted for my birthday. I wanted to try to get it. And London got me the entire set, like the paints, the brushes, all the stuff. Got me all these canvases. And the first painting I did blew everybody away. It's actually still hanging downstairs. I won't sell it. It's like one of 2 paintings in the house that can't be sold. Okay, we're going to take our chemtrail, right, which is just plain white, because that's all it is, and it's not a lot, and it's on the knife. And the reason it's on the knife is we can go like this and go and make a straight line of paint with it, right? So we're going to grab it up on our knife, and since everything's going this way, we should have it go the opposite way, just to make everybody mad. Let's have it go this way. Can't be too diagonal. It has to be very, very much a different, flatter than 45 for sure. Very softly. Swipe at it. You get this little chemtrail off in the distance, right? And if you don't like it, watch how easy it is to make it go away. Man, now you can start over, do a new one. Actually do it the correct way and go this way. Because then it looks better in my mind. Bam. Just like that. Like a plane was flying off. And you see how we did that? Because all this stuff has still got that liquid white. It's mixed. It's blendable. You can make stuff go away. If you haven't seen it, watch my whoop. Man, it's going to be one of those nights tonight.
Watch my
hoo-ha. Watch my live tornado video. The canvas already sold, so I can't show it to you. But we did a big old telephone pole on the side of the canvas. And I didn't like it. And I blended the entire telephone pole away like it was never there. It's amazing.
It was very cool.
London was there. She saw it. Man, that looks good. So like it popped out of the clouds, through the thing, off and away to the beyond. All right, so I'm feeling like a gigantic mega mountain, but it can't even be that big. If it gets too big, we're gonna lose all the water in the front. We'll do all that. So we'll have to make them far off. I want to keep my little UFO cloud. You guys, if you don't know me through UFOs, you're going to come to find out I paint a lot of them into my scenes. So even hidden ones, right? And we'll do real ones too. Actually paint them in there and have them stand out. They're beautiful. But yeah, I think I want to do like a far off mountain. Maybe save the UFO cloud back here. Little tiny one though. Not a lot of paint. So we don't need a whole lot of paint. And the shadow that we mixed up, that purpley shadow, is probably going to be even still too much paint than we'll need. And again, I don't want to use just a straight color, so we're going to mix it with the white. It's almost too much white. Save half of that white over there. All right, now we'll have lighter color, a little bit darker, and then into our darkest color, okay? Let's take our lighter color, see what it looks like back here. Take it up on our knife, and I'm just gonna go nuts, right? Don't take your knife off the canvas once it goes on. Just like that, drop it in, turn it, rotate up and down, make your deals, rocking over here, rocking into the night. Over there, bam, save our little UFO cloud. Looks neat. And if we don't like it, we can always change it. Don't always go to the edge of the canvas though, right? I tend to do it too much. Don't need to go all the way down there. Okay, drop a little bit, kind of signify what our mountain's gonna look like. And then we're gonna grab up a brush we haven't been using yet. And just very lightly, right? We're just flicking it to get it to move, because I don't want to grab it and yank it, and that's gonna make it way too big. We just want to flick it. And it'll kind of blend itself out for you. You'll start to create little things that you won't even see until you step back and you look, oh, just right there. Now we're gonna have a little drop off. It's gonna push all this other stuff back. But again, very light touch, because we don't want it to grow too far. Don't want to cover up all the yellow mist that we're creating down in here by doing it very lightly. Very lightly. All right, if I wanted to bring, oh, look at this, guys. You can bring another chain down. And as long as you trap some of that light back there, we can connect these two bits of mountain and have a whole thing. Look what happens when you just let it grow. Let it happen. Make a decision. Go forward. You might just be surprised with yourself about what you can create, right? And again, not trying to cover it all. We want to save some of these bits that are way off there. It's like a canyon wall back there, like that other canyon one we painted. It's beautiful. Okay, now, that was with our initial lighter color. Now we're gonna move into that slightly darker color, make it even a little darker. So I wanna come in and really accentuate this guy and have him grow right in with this cliff right here and push that whole thing back. So these guys got to be a little bit darker color in order to stand out away from the ones behind it, right? Literally be as messy as you want in here. Get all the paint off your knife, scrape it all down as hard as you can. We're only worried about what the top edge looks like, which I just messed up right there. Bam. Right? But every little thing, every little mistake that you have, right? Just like that where I came up too high, ends up giving it that little imperfection that makes it look even better. You can't have this perfect thing. Listen to how hard we're scraping too. See what happens when we scrape? That was a
you
canvas.
You are an animal this evening. For anyone who's not
I'm
interested
sorry.
in,
Tell me that wasn't funny though. Come
for
on.
anyone who is interested in seeing Paint with Josh, the
non-gross version.
Yeah, the non-gross version. We
You mean
will
the
be
more
here again at 10 a.m. on Sunday.
Hey.
We look forward to you joining us.
There we go. Look at this, guys. Just because we play around, little things start to happen, right? Take this. Now we got to start coming down from this side. We'll grab a little bit of the color, but again, not even trying to overdo it. Leave some of this under color, right? You don't have to cover everything. If you cover everything, there's not going to be anything left, right? By Josh Kirk. There you go. Buy paint, which I said, if you cover everything, there's not going to be anything left. I was making a quote. I'm quoting myself now. There we go. Look at that. I bet you we might even be able to take this guy back here. Oh, we so can. And just flick him up a little bit. Give him a little far off little trees on the top, right? I don't want to do it to these guys. They're too close. But those ones way back there, maybe we could do it right here just to show you. Just straight up. It's that little bit of paint that gives you that, little flick up. Looks like these far away trees. But be careful how close you bring these trees, because if they're that big and they're that far away on the mountains, everything else has to adjust itself, right? Can't have, trees over here that are an inch tall when they're supposed to be 10 miles away and everything else is all close. Can't have that. There we go. Again, not even over blending all of the stuff. You can leave it all in. Leave it all in there.
I have a question.
Don't even paint
What's everybody's favorite sandwich?
Yeah, for all you new people, what's your favorite sandwich?
We do this during every live.
There we go. This is Rico's Roughnecks. No one get my reference? All right, let's throw a little brown on these mountains. Take up our brown. come over here. I like mixing everything in the middle. Get a little white, like equal parts, brown and white, right? But again, don't overdo it. I overdid it. Okay? Kind of crisscross them, and then you'll be able to see all these little bands of color, these differences. Scrape up right through those differences so you have them all on your knife at the same time. And save it for later because we got to put our shadows in first.
Differences in color, babe.
Differences in color. I love saying it. I love when you say it. Very thick amount. It's the same amount. Just kind of drop it on little textured areas so our other paint's going to have something to grab onto, okay? Scraping it up. Got to have our shadows in our mounts. Can't all be the same color, which is why the back of the shirt says differences in color, guys. Can't all be the same.
Nope.
All right, coming back into that brown we scraped up. We're going to come over the top, just very softly kind of pull it down. Mountains around here are very much brown and like burnt bits of rock. Bob used to talk about all the beautiful places that he would paint or go and see, where he lived in Alaska. I've lived in Las Vegas for like 31 years. And it's not the prettiest place. It really isn't. There are beautiful places, don't get me wrong. But overall, not the prettiest place. There we go. Cover it in enough. Cover all that. Get a little color down there. Do all sorts of things. But again, I don't like having the same, color on every mountain. You can't have it all be the same. All right, I'm thinking back here behind this little face of our rock, we're not going to have a whole lot of light that reaches back here, right? So it's going to become very dark back here. You can use a straight up brown. Just like that. And then we'll decide where to go. Let's come over here. A little bit of that brown up there. Kind of bring it down. We can even push those guys off again with another little layer, right? Right there. Now we have 3 layers in the painting, which brings us up, which makes these trees back here make more sense, right? These ones are a little smaller. Okay, now they're getting closer. Now we got a chunk of a rock. We can come back in. You could do this with snow. You could do it all, anything. You could literally do anything. We haven't decided what it is yet. I could go highlight over the top of this and turn it into a freaking winter scene, which is exactly what I'm going to do.
No.
Exactly what I'm going to do.
No.
It's so beautiful.
But we're doing a summer scene.
But it's a cold winter.
We're doing a summer scene.
I mean, a warm winter scene. It'd be so beautiful if it was like wintry. Guys, come on. Convince London. Wintry scene. No winter.
A winter scene.
Somebody back me up on a winter scene and how awesome it would look.
Nope.
Gonna get a little bit of the crimson, a little bit of our brown, and mix those two together. Mix it up with that little bit of blue. Come back in here. This guy's much darker. Shadow. Come back in. Not even over mixing it. Just want to get enough color on there. There we go. Right? But you got to go light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. So, I'm just going to build our mountain just like this. Look at that. The straighter you go, the straighter the horizon becomes, right? Now, I'm going to take just the smallest little bit of this guy down around the bottom, just so I can pull a little bit of color, but again, not covering all that base color either. Just so we can shape it, see what it's going to look like. Where's our horizon now? Right? Maybe we've got a pond that sits up at the top of this mountain. Can't tell me it isn't there.
See, no winter.
No winter. You guys are no fun.
Hey, Mama Tanya is here.
Mama Tanya. I like winters, guys.
Dolly says, I don't remember Vegas. I was always drunk there.
Ah, see? All right, let's take some of this color, pull it around the edge.
However, Dolly does have our sandwiches down. She is a tuna avocado kind of person.
Oh,
so
nice.
she is
Here we go.
that's my sandwich.
It's a London sandwich.
I like anything with avocado in it though.
Okay, we're gonna go up with our brush on an angle. We're gonna go on this side on an angle. All that we're doing is just tapping the canvas. Just like you guys should be tapping the screen, we're just tapping the canvas. And all we're doing that for is to make all the little bristles blend all this stuff out so it's nice and soft. And then we can add another layer. All right, if we don't blend it out, how are we going to add another layer of paint on top of it? It's just eventually you're not going to get it to stick. Okay, you can go up as high as you want. And dance. Staying alive. Just make it blurry, right? What's that? It's a bit of weird rock that's different from everything else. That's what you want. Don't want to cover up. You don't want to smush all the little bits of texture, but you don't want to leave them all either. Right? Don't want to have them all the same color or anything like that. So, like I don't even think I've touched it yet. I'm just trying to make contact. There we go. A little bit of contact. That's all we want. All right, what are we going to do now? Come on, smarty pantses. Should we put a little cabin? Maybe a little guy lives in here. He lives at the top of this little mountain stream or a lake, or maybe the stream comes across like this. We're about to figure it out. We are about to figure it out. So let's make up some more shadow. A little bit of our black, a little bit of crimson, a little bit of blue, about equal parts of each. Big, nasty amount of it. And this isn't even all. We're going to make more. This is just for right now. And it's a lot of paint right here. And this is how we smashed our knife the other day.
Yeah,
Snap the knife right off. I know, right? I have one. We should try to use this one. Jenny and Tori got me this long time ago. I've never used it, not once.
Oh, no.
But, yeah, it's a weird, like, I don't know. I mean, it's,
There we go.
I always say you could use anything. I could use a butter knife if I needed to. So, maybe we'll use that later. All right, let's get a little bit of our shadow with our green.
I'm going to run down the list with people who have sent stars real quick.
Yes, let's thank the star senders.
Okay, let's go. So at the bottom today, we've got Adrian with 50 stars.
Thank you so much.
Lisa with 50 stars. Annie with 99 stars. Chris with 100.
You guys are amazing. Annie, sorry. Go ahead, Chris, sorry.
Roberta Harris with 150.
Thank you.
Tiffany Cotton with 200.
Thank you so much.
Tina Thompson with 200.
Thank you so much.
And Dolly with 350.
You guys are amazing. I really love you. I really do. All right, get a lot of paint on our brush. And a lot of little trees live over here. Don't even have to go all the way to the end. You really don't. And just in case we get reflections down underneath, we're going to match that. Same thing. Just in case we want them there. And if we don't want them, we can eventually end up blending them out. Now, this is very important where you choose your horizon. It's got to, if you want a straight horizon, it's got to be straight, depending on your scene, right? Ours kind of looks like maybe it comes down a little and then back around. And then we can shape it and fix it and do all that stuff. But straight down, right? A little bit of pressure. Just want them to blend out a little bit. You don't want them to look exactly like what's above. Straight to the side. And some of the times, the more you do it, the more you'll start to pull your reflections to the side. So go back the other way.
Cabin by the lake.
Push them back the other way. Cabin by the lake. I like that.
It's already been decided.
It's already been named. All right, let's do a little bit of our 1-inch brush. We're going to take these guys, push them back by pulling out different heights, creating a disturbance in our shadows, right? You guys see that? We need to actually, these are all very much the same height. This guy's a little bit taller, but these all can't be the same, height. That just bugs me. I don't like it. I'm going to swipe up on these, give them a nice little point, flattens it all down. Don't even worry about that guy in the end. That little guy. All right. A little bit of that color down in here, just because it's missing. I almost went to the clean brush. Just because it's missing that little bit to help us. There we go. Now, look, the more we pull this out, now our trees can start to grow. We can start to come this way. We can add in different things. You can do all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. The more shoreline that we add in, right? So let's put okay, we're going to make a little river then. Let's make a river that cuts through the gorge right here. And then we'll put our house. Maybe we'll be able to see through the house to the, maybe it turns and goes around the thing. There's a waterfall.
Babe, this wasn't your very first one, was it?
What?
It was.
Yeah, that blue one. Yeah, that was the very first one.
Okay, save as.
Are they asking to see the very first one?
Uh-huh.
Well, you guys are in for a shocker because it's amazing. Let's see. I like that bit of dark. So let's do another little dark line. Just the littlest bit with the fan brush like that back there. And then we can shape it. We can pull it. We can do lots of things. We can extend our horizon. Maybe we can add in some different trees over here. Right? Boom. starting to grow. Do you guys see it? Do you see? Let's see. How are we gonna make a? You know, we could do a couple birch trees in this. Let's do some. You gotta have paint on the brush, Josh. Gotta have paint on the brush.
Yeah, I'm singing Christmas songs. Leave me alone. I do what I want.
Ooh, we could turn those into something nice. Small little guys, right? You guys see what I'm trying to do?
For anyone interested, Josh is a star seller on Etsy, so you know that you get the same sort of interaction that you get over here on YouTube and Facebook. Also on Etsy, he does also have a Shopify store. You can buy directly through Facebook as well, and Instagram.
True.
There are shops on both platforms, so you do not need to leave the platform.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. Just buy from where you are. There we go. And all that does is help us towards getting a new iPad, getting new filming equipment. You know, buying more canvases so we can keep doing these free videos. I don't get these canvases for free, you guys. I really don't. And I got to go out and buy them. I'm dead serious. Every single one that you see behind me, I've never got given a canvas by anybody. So it's a big, you know, monetary thing.
Yeah.
Buying these suckers. So if you guys could support me, that would really offset having to buy these canvases.
Having to ask other people. I did just post over on Facebook and YouTube the link to Josh's very first painting.
Oh, my very first painting.
Yep.
You guys don't want to see it that bad. There we go. I like that. A little bit of something happening out there. I don't know why I cleaned the brush off. I want to add a little bit of
I thought we were doing a cabin.
grassy details. We are. This is the river, right?
Beautiful.
Which means our horizon needs to come down to about there. Okay, just showing you, which means we need this, like that, right? Bam. Now all of a sudden, we have a river coming at us, okay? Don't have to do it with a fan brush, though. Now we can add some more, and see why you make those reflections so tall? Because now we've got a lot of land in between. We wouldn't see the entire bit of tree, right? Right? If you don't know me, Mike, now you'll know that I say right a lot. To the
You
point
keep
where
saying things, and I believe
Right?
we're going to burst out into song, and we don't.
Are we trying to sing?
I don't know, but you keep saying things, and they're lines to songs.
Like what? What have I said?
You said, if you don't know me.
If you don't know me by now. Well,
Right.
you're going to get to know me.
Right.
There we go. Finish the sides, guys. Always finish the sides. It's so easy. It's literally too easy to do to finish the sides. And if you're not finishing your sides, I have pity upon you. No.
Lisa Ray says, I'm loving the trees in your first painting because they look like my first trees.
Right? See?
There's hope for me after all.
There is hope. There is always the hopes. I'm taking a little bit of...
Dolly says, wow, first painting was amazing. Great job.
Thank you, thank you.
Annie Butcher says, first painting was awesome.
Bam, just like that, guys. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Very, 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 very lightly going up. Very lightly, right? I left these guys darker way back here. So from green across, right? Now let's drop in some water and we'll call this painting done. What?
There's no birds, babe.
It's not even near being done yet. I was just messing around with that. Right? You don't even have to you don't even have to use the knife, quote unquote, properly, right? Just dump it on, make a little ripple, see what happens, see what it looks like, right? This guy back here needs some help. And you can always, with this liquid white, blend out the stuff you don't want. So don't just keep adding and adding and adding and adding and adding when you can make it go away. Look at that now. See? It's almost like there's a little inlet back there. Just a little inlet that lives back in there. Just like that. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Shoot, we can even do a bridge over that. Bridge of troubled water. Way over there. All right, let's get a little bit of liquid white on our micro size fan brush. Very small fan brush. Ooh, this might be going in the garbage, guys. See, I need these brushes. There we go. A little bit of liquid white. A lot of bit of our oil, right? But a very delicate mixture, so it's thin enough that it will stick. And then when we go in, we're going to touch it at a certain angle with just a little bit. See my hand? Knuckles towards the canvas, brush down on an angle. We're going to go back and just very lightly touch. We're not trying to create a shape. We're not trying to have anything happen, really. Look at all the dark paint that gets on the brush now. See that? So we turn it over. We make our last little bits down here. Do a couple of these guys back here, because not everything has to be all the same color. Right? Not everything is going to be high lit in the same amount of sunlight. So don't make it all the same. Anytime you have it all the same, it becomes very flat. And all you have is just a straight green tree. There's no depth. Where's all the critters going to live? My critters live down in there.
Dolly sent another 50 stars.
You're amazing, Holly. We're going to come in here and just scrape in a couple little sticks. Dolly, you're amazing. That's what I said. I'm sorry. These ones over here are going to get a little bit bigger because they're closer to us, right? Maybe on the edge, we've got a little bit taller one. A little bit of a bush living out here. Some old sticks that for some reason, even though they live right on the water, they're dying. Just like that. There's nothing to it. What was that noise?
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I was trying to join a virtual box.
Yes, I can see it. I mean, you could do, as long as your angle is correct, right here, that's your river, right? You could do a whole set of bushes just like that. You got your river. That's not what I'm going to do, though. That is not what I am feeling. I'm feeling a giant window.
Oh,
right,
window.
that looks through. Okay, first I got to see what my cabin, I got to decide what it's going to look like and what window I'm going to be looking out of, because there's going to be some of the back of the house to it as well. So if we're looking through the house and there's a window here, just like this, our house would be facing this way, and then there would be a window this way. So once we get our window in, then we're going to have to cover the next little bit of it with the same wood color that's the inside of the house, and then we'll be looking through. Okay, you guys got it? We're going to try to capture. Man, if I did the window that big to capture those whole trees, it's not really going to work out well. We're too far down on the canvas for that to happen. So I want to come and just see a little bit of this guy. Yes, just a little bit. Hang on. Let's do our shape here. If that's our shape. Okay, so this is the shape. Take out everything that's underneath that. That's our window. Right there. Right. Our house has to be prospectively big enough as our window. So if that's the window, kind of got lost here. Where are we at? That's our house. Right, which means the other end comes over here. We got this side off the back. That down here would be our back wall. We have our door. Right, just planning it out in my mind. And that window's not going to make sense that high up. But we're going to make it work just because we've already done it. So let's do it. That's the window right there in our weird shapen house. Yeah, that's it. Just like that. Just filling it in with the dark color in the edges, the places that need to be dark. It's only because I wanted to see that bit of tree back there, really. This could be like an old abandoned barn or something, but I want to be able to see through. And now that I think I've covered up, I've gone over too far out here. So, what to do? How to make it look right, Josh? Let me take some of that dark color away, make our window a little bit bigger, maybe even bring it down a little bit. All right, we don't need all that dark color. It's just going to be harder to mix with. So take a paper towel, wipe it off, and you start to show some of the light coming through. And then we can say there's another tree back there. All right, this is how we fix stuff. So that tree came down like this. It's gonna stick in through. One more thing. And we might as well just make it full like that. Make our tree taller. And then it'll at least stick through. This is why you watch Paint with Josh videos more than once. So you can see where it eventually ends up going. Right? Maybe that guy was bigger back behind there. Right? We're forgetting where the house is, what's in front. We're sort of fixing the background right now. Here we go. I like that. I like that the wood is like blue, green, dark, black. Looks awesome. Okay. Let's come over here. We're going to grab our liquid white. Right? Not going to freak out. Nothing to freak out about. Grab it over here. We're going to redo the scene. Pop in our green. Again, not touching the entire bit of shadow. Not covering everything up. And we want it to stand out. Man, we could do it where... That would have been a cool idea. Had I done it right. It would have been a cool idea. All right, now I'm going to come in and I'm going to shave off my... Bring that down just a little. Just a little. If we can get it to stand out, oh man, you guys are going to be like, how did he do that? Okay. Now we're going to come back to that dark color. Really fix in our house where it needs to be. All right, get that big old window that we need to bring down to make sense. To bring down even further, actually. Don't want to lose too much of my original mountain color back there. There we go.
We've been live for 1 hour and 2 minutes.
Oh, very cool. 1 hour 2. Okay, we'll pretend our house goes off the side. Got our roof pitch back here. Bam, 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 bam. And all I'm doing is just putting the shadow down for it. That's really it. And then we can come back and fix it. Let's see, say our door. Let's fix the door first. That's going to be too big. That's where the door is going to be. Then we can do all sorts of stuff coming out this way. We'll have our bushes along the side, a little path to the house. And then that will be so far back that we won't even be able to tell. Now, let's look at that brown and white over here we got. And let's do it like that. A little bit more difficult when you're trying to save something in the middle of your house, right? This guy's going to have a funky looking, whoever did the wood framing on this guy's house, get your money back, man. It's a janky looking old thing, but it's going to look really neat by the time we get done. There we go. And look cool with some different colors in there too. A little bit of red, a little bit of brown. Right on. Okay. You guys are like, Josh has lost his dang mind. Swear I haven't. I swears. And I swear. A little bit of gray on this side. Just white and black together. Right? A little bit of gray pitch of our roof, just to separate those two. And on this side, let's say, what color should our roof be over here? Be all sorts of colors. Literally could be. There we go. Looks more like a house now. Just can't seem to get this part dark enough. We are on the shadowy side, remember. And the more cool little black bits you put in there, it ends up looking like little holes and stuff in our old house. It's fantastic. Fantastic! A little sill. A little bit of a frame. Just by touching it. And whatever comes off will come off. Now we've framed out our window. What do you think, babe?
I think it looks spectacular.
It's kind of cool.
Dolly says, do you use a mole stick?
Yeah. So there was that conversation in the group earlier. I'm not sure if it was today or not. It's the yardstick.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's traditionally called a maul stick, I found out. I didn't even know.
That's good, because you've called it a joystick more than one time.
Yeah, I like to call it a joystick. It's my joystick. Brings me lots of joy. There we go. Just fixing our door. Big old skinny door on this guy. Now we have to add... Let's see. I need to add like a doorknob. Need to add a knob. Let's see, it's over here. Just like that. It's got a little doorknob. You can have all sorts of stuff. You want him to have a little doggy door? Oh, he's got a little doggy door. Bingo bango. This we need to blend in just, there we go. Just want it to be nice and thick and textured and gross and nasty. Because that's all it is. A bunch of gross nastiness. Okay, we need to have it be a little bit taller though. That is for sure. Because we want it to grow. Which means we have to have something to grab on underneath. Right, and then as we pull it out, we can decide what our land is going to look like compared to our little running river that's next to it. Right, come up, grab him, flatten it off. We can start to bring it down. You guys see where we're at? And based on your brush strokes, right, based on your brush strokes, depends on how steep your land is or how flat it is. Right, so ours is looking a little bit too steep. Gonna flatten it out, right? We're gonna end up covering all this stuff under here anyway. This is all land now. All we're saving of that water is like this beautiful little bit. Look at all that glass-like reflection back there. Look at that, guys. I'm making London tired.
I was yawning. Did you drink my drink? No, I just don't know where I put it.
Yeah, I don't have it. Oh, I just yanked my thumb into the yellow. The yeller.
Yeah, leave that water because it looks amazing.
Oh yeah, the water is fire.
Well, no, the water's not fire.
The water is water.
Otherwise, it would be evaporated.
There we go. Damn. This cabin's a little wonky, but he likes it. Should we give him a chimney? Put a chimney back there.
It can be crooked.
Yeah, it's an old decrepit little cabin back there. What we do need though is a little bit, like I was saying, of the inside of the cabin. So the window cannot show that much. You need to take that out. Right? That's the inside wall of the place. Can't just be window to window. That's never going to work. And in order for that to happen, we have to have a little bit of black back there as a shadow inside. You guys see? Do you see?
They see, babe. They see.
Now we're going to frame our window again.
Gemma Walton just joined the Super Squad.
Super. If you guys don't know what the Super Squad is, it's my YouTube class videos, okay? Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. So I wish we had sound effects. That would be so cool.
I'm going to have to make some.
And it's my YouTube class videos, which gain you access to real in-depth. Every time that I come in here real close, first of all, the camera's close to begin with, and then we zoom in real far on, everything that needs explanation. Every time we touch, you'll see the different, how it'll change up close and personal. So, if you want to join the Super Squad, go to youtube.com/paintwithjosh/join. And it costs $7.99. You pay right through YouTube, and then YouTube will pay me. So don't worry about that. And you'll immediately gain access to all of those class videos, and you can go through, start at number one. Say you're a very early beginner on painter, or you have some interest in painting. I start you off with a black and white. It's very simple. And then I explain everything. I over-explain it. So if you're like, oh, I really need to be there in person, trust me, you don't. I explained it to death. And
explain it to death.
I really do.
Paint with Josh is
to death.
Painting and explaining to death.
There we go. Just a little difference back there. That's all you want. A little difference in color. Okay. But yeah, those class videos, they took me a long time to do. There's like 16 or 17 videos now. And yeah, they are well worth it. Ask anybody who's done the classes. There's a lot of people in here that are already members of the Super Squad. And then they go out and they grab all the new people and they say, hey, you should really come watch this guy. He's really helped me, you know, in everything that I've ever tried. You know what it is about the house? It's the pitch of the roof. I just noticed that. It does not nearly come up as high as it
Annie,
should.
it is $7.99 per month.
Per month, yes, sorry. We need to adjust this guy. There we go. We're going to have to fix the whole thing now. We're going to lose all of our chimney. It's all right. We'll remake them. See what I mean? No, a little bit taller. Gives it a little bit more of a better look, in my opinion, anyway. Get our brown back in here. Drop in our wood. Just like that. Now, all of a sudden, it looks much different. I need a bit of black right here. There we go. Just off the side. How much better does that look, you guys? You guys. Right, gotta leave the shadowy side in the shadow. And if you want to, just so we can put some paint there, just throw a little bit of the dark off the side, a little bit of the texture. It's all we need. Look at this guy's patchy old building. I love it. I love it to death. It looks like he used every single piece of wood he could find in the forest to make this patchy ass building. Look at this thing. I love it. People are gonna go, you know, the perspective of the wood wouldn't be like that. It would be like a seamless grain. You know, I'm done. I'm done hearing that. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Maybe you guys caught some of it. Ooh, that's way too much paint. Caught some of it earlier in the live in the groups. People critiquing me, and I was like, I don't remember asking for your opinion. I really don't. Not to be mean or anything, but I wasn't like, hey guys, can you help me with this? What does this need? It was just rude. I don't come onto your page and tell you it needs something.
No birds.
But yeah, enough about that. All right, we're putting a little bit of. It's not done.
No, I said no birds.
No.
They're the kind of comments that we get.
Oh yeah, London loved that one. The guy that was
That's my
like,
favorite comment.
what was that comment? I didn't even. I can't even remember it. It was.
Something about how the painting was.
Oh, he's like, I'd like the
Birds,
birds if they were like more up close in the, you know. And I was like, well, those birds represent my family, and they go into every painting no matter what, you know, in that same spot, and that's really the only way we get around. Ah, yes. Speaking of the birds, I was looking for this brush right here forever. It's already ruined this brush.
Gemma said she was going to come in and troll you.
Yeah. All right, and speaking of a mall stick, right? So here's my old one. I've had it for 3 years, for as long as I've been painting, and you can tell every time I've touched it up here or on the canvas or over here or over here. As long as you have some room in between the canvas and the stick, you can rest your hand and make little tiny details, right? So like our birds, I don't like them to get too big. I want them to stay small and far away, so we use the stick to steady our hand. And you knock them out real quick, and they're perfect. Look at that. Perfection. Put them in early so nobody asks me about them. All right. Let's see. Let's make up some more dark. See if we can't get this knife to snap. I'll have to get, like, if it snaps, I'll have to go buy one of the plastic ones from Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I'm not even kidding. Because I don't have anything else, and Amazon won't get here very fast. We should probably do that, babe. We should probably get a plastic one just in case this breaks, like at the events. And then we'll be hosed if we don't have anything.
I'm going to be running around trying to find a tiny piece of plastic you can manipulate.
Yeah, right? Did someone give me a shoe or something?
A shoe? A shoe? Dolly said she should have bought a ruler.
Yeah, you can get these at Home Depot or Lowe's for like $1, maybe $1.50. I need to look at this. This is my wipe rag. I need to flip that over. Can't get a clean knife blade. There we go. There we go, making it straight. Yeah, I like that. Ooh. Looking so nice. Might look even better if we could get it to mix in with our liquid white. And not have it the same. Right? I don't want it to be the same. There we go. It's a little bit more choppy. A little meaner, right? A little more attitude. That's what I like. That's how I like to paint. I like scenes with attitude. There we go. That little ripple right there. Like there's a little bit of disturbance. The water can't figure out how to act right here. There we go. All right. I love this blue purpley bit right here. All right. Now that we made up our giant bit of our shadowy color, let's get it all into like that half round brush. Right, a nice little circular brush for making bushes and stuff. And let's just pop it up like that. Look at that. Look how that did it. Just popped it up. All those little bristles touched somewhere. And now that looks amazing. It's fire. Fire. Here we go. Again, keep sending those stars, guys. Keep tapping the little button. We're almost done. And I like to end quickly. So get what you want to say out.
Gamliel says, "Hi Josh, love your show. What size is that canvas?"
This is a 16 by 20 canvas. There we go. Let's throw a little bit of dirt coming out. All the way down, just a messy little path, like he's down to the water, right? Gotta get some of that dark color back in here. It's nice dark brown grossness. We want to cover that center bit, and that way we don't have to do anything with it. It can be an old nasty path. We can even throw some fence posts and stuff in there if we really wanted to. We really could. All right, let's come back again into that same darkish color. And again, we're going to continue these bushes because they look so neat with this upward flick. Look at that. Let's skip though. We'll leave a little bit of the water to show through. Like the guy forgot to plant a plant right here. Oh, that looks neat. And then we can put some fence posts in. That would look neat.
Sharon Jones just sent 200 stars.
Thank you, Sharon Jones. You are a star. There we go. Nice and dark, okay? Gotta have it darkest the closest we are. That way all the little critters can hide in there.
Just want to let you guys know a couple of things. On Sunday, Josh will be going live for an event here in Las Vegas. So it is not, this Sunday is not recommended if you want to send questions. It's going to be loud.
Yeah, we're not going to be looking at the screen a lot.
Yeah, it's not going to be as interactive as the rest of our lives are. Dolly just sent another 100 stars.
Dolly!
I did drop the link to the yardstick from Josh's Amazon store. Josh's Amazon store is amazon.com/shop/paint-with-Josh. That is an affiliate link, so if you do visit that link, subsequent visits after you first enter that link will pay Josh a small commission. So if you're not interested in doing that, don't do it. You can also visit Josh on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Probably the channel that we're trying to hit a goal at right now is Facebook.
Yes.
We are trying to get to 10,000 followers. That does open up so many more doors for us and also allows Josh to do brand collaborations with potentially manufacturers of paints or brushes,
right,
or canvases, and hopefully we could bring you a sponsored by Michael's video in the future.
How dope would that be? That would blow my mind.
So that's what we're trying to do. The subsequent other goal is trying to raise money currently to buy a new iPad so that we can bring you more clearer, precise footage.
Pretty colors, guys.
I did drop the link to the yardstick if anyone is interested. I did just repost it in the Facebook link.
Thank you, my love.
Of course.
Oh, see, we do that too many times, guys, and that's going to start to happen. There we go. We need to switch to a brush where we can get a good close-up thing, especially for these close guys right here, right? It's got to be different. Look at all these pretty flowers. Look at all these pretty flowers. We got orange, red. Let's do yellow. Yellow and liquid white. All right, pop them out over the top of our little pathway back there. We don't have to see the pathway where it goes to his door. We know that's where it's going, right? It's not going anywhere else. Leave this dark area down here, though. You have to. All these dark areas at the bottom of our little bushes have to stay there. They cannot disappear. You do not want them to leave. There we go. Man, that looks excellent. I love that water, the reflection, all the bright colors and everything. I'm going to take our knife. We're going to scrape in, revealing the under color of the canvas, right? The white that's underneath. Over here, scrape in a couple little bits, little sticks,
Just
twigs,
scratch it off. Just scratch
all
it
that
off.
stuff. Like a weird little
See,
shaped
babe,
twig in there.
Think of the ASMR.
Yeah. Like that.
Yes.
I'll just scratch.
Yeah,
I'll just
that's
do
what
this.
you do.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
then just push the brush backwards and forwards on the table.
And do one of these. Hang on, I got another one.
Yeah, no canvases were painted in the production of this video.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, that looks great, guys. It really looks fantastic. Really does.
So we will be going live. Josh will be going live noon on Sunday.
Yeah, but she'll be there.
And again, I don't know whether I'm going to come.
You're just gonna make me go set up all by myself?
Oh, I just sat there before like a...
We need something else. Something giant.
No,
Yeah,
we don't, Josh.
we do.
No, we don't, Josh.
Yeah, we
it
do.
looks lovely. Come on, we've
We
been
need a
live for
big tree
1 hour
right in
and
the
22
front right here.
minutes.
I'll save all the prettiness of the water.
People are already saying, okay, love you, bye.
Nope, no love you buys over
no
here.
big tree, please. It looks really good.
Just a big birch tree
Please.
right outside this guy's house.
No birch tree,
Yeah,
please.
the
babe.
stickless ones. I have to have it.
You
It's-
don't.
I do,
Oh
it's
my
missing.
goodness.
Missing.
Oh
You're gonna
my
see.
goodness.
You're gonna see.
If anybody's up for a new wife. Oh my goodness.
Like that. You have to have something there. Can't just have it so pretty. You have to put stuff behind other stuff.
Ah!
And in order to do that, you got to cover things that sometimes you don't want to cover. Right? I knew we were going to do it the whole time. Okay, let's get a little bit of this. Our paint mineral spirits.
Gemma said it's better with me. You know what I could do?
What?
Oh, maybe we could do that. You could go live from the place and I could duet your live and speak to the people.
That would be cool.
It would be cool. Speak to the people.
You could duet it. What
Bob
do you mean?
tree. And he said, Bob tree. It's a bob tree.
Those are one of my favorite trees to paint, too.
I was going to ask, but I was afraid of getting a tomato thrown at me.
What?
No, I'm just reading the comments.
Oh,
I've had one joke, by the way.
did it make you laugh?
Yeah, but that's the only joke I've been given. Anybody got any jokes? They must be clean.
Don't ask then. Don't ask for jokes.
Dolly said she held her breath. See, well, I wasn't the only one over here.
And
going,
Dolly, does it not look better now that it's in there?
why is David Mork not here? He would
Right?
be so
Does it not look
happy.
better though now that it's in there? Yeah.
Yeah, of course it does, but
wait
it's
for
not
you
the
guys,
point.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Not the point.
I know what you guys want, okay? You guys don't even know what you guys want.
No idea. We just.
Okay? I asked everyone, I said, oh, do you want me to paint that painting, the fallen, the first one with the big tree in the water? Oh yeah, I can't wait. Gonna do that one. Totally love it. No one watched it. What a waste of time. Total waste.
That's so sad.
Yeah. I put it out to like 130 views. Really? Really? That's what it's come to now?
Yeah. You had that many people in your Facebook Live earlier.
Oh, awesome. Look at that one little stick. You got to go about halfway in the tree, downward angle, have it pop out. Love that. That's my favorite. Ooh, look. This bit of shoreline looks like
It does. It looks like another branch.
That'll trip people out right there. And you guys are like, how do you come up with this stuff? I'm like, it does it on its own. It's not me. That did it on its own.
Tammy Godwin says, in South Georgia, we cut down dead trees.
No way. Josh loves dead trees. I like taking a fan brush or a ladder brush as well and just wiggling it and twisting it at the same time to get those little bits of ridges of paint to roll off and stick on there like bark.
Gina said, I'll go watch. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Gina. See, we're going to pull it down, wiggle it, not try to cover
just
that guy.
Just a little bit.
You can wiggle in some...
Just a little bit.
You can wiggle in some tree roots on it if you wanted to, really. Because you can do whatever you want to do over here.
Babe.
A little bit of something underneath him. Yes, hon?
I don't want to be mean or anything, but you do understand that your cabin only has 2 walls.
No, that's the third wall. There's another window. You see the shadow? So this is the front.
Oh.
That's the inside. We're looking in a window, through a window.
Got it.
That's why the shadowy side is right there.
I could just see the tree and it was giving me weird vibes.
Nope.
I see now.
Maybe a little bit of moss grows up the side of the tree.
Lisa Ray says the colors in this one are off the chain. Love it.
Off the chain.
Cheryl Lynn sent 200 stars. Guys,
thank you, Cheryl.
If
Should
you
we do
are
something over here?
if you are new here,
let's leave that.
Sharing, liking, commenting, smashing that little hot emoji.
Yep.
All of that tells Facebook that Josh is important and pushes Josh out to more people. And then obviously they show up and, you know, I'm here and they might change their mind. But regardless,
everyone loves you, honey.
Why did the Clydesdale give the pony a glass of water?
Why?
Because he was a little horse.
A little horse. That's funny. Okay, I think we're done, guys.
Hey, babe.
Load up. Yes, love.
Do you want to hear 3 jokes?
Sure.
Joke.
That's hysterical. This is almost like a hidden signature, too. It's going to be hard to find. All right, well, guys, what time is it?
The time is 8:27.
Nice. Good long hour and a half long video for you guys. And I could do more.
Always.
I could add more.
James Barlage is still here. I can't do it. I'm
James.
sorry, James. That's just how it's going to be.
What?
Just like Tarjay is Tarjay, he will always be James Barlage.
Barlage. I like it.
Yeah.
Sounds fancy.
Can't, for anybody who's looking for me to unintentionally mispronounce their name or give it some sort of, you know, deep city France swag attached to it, by all means, just...
What's funny is she says barlage, but instead of garage, she says garage.
Garage.
Yeah.
But I would never say barlage.
Barlage.
But
it's
that's
the same.
no,
it's
no.
even the same sound.
He says it makes him feel fancy. He will forever be known as James Barlage.
Biolage. All right.
James, for $25, I will record you a voicemail that says, thank you for calling.
Oh, we need to get London on Cameo.
Barlage.
Don't I have a Cameo?
You do have a Cameo.
I haven't checked. Maybe someone wants a voice message.
Oh no, don't tell me that.
Guys, go to if you want a happy birthday phone call from Josh from Paint with Josh or London, then you know, go to our Cameo page.
What about me?
Or Bailey.
Not about you.
You can have Bailey wish you a happy birthday, or Bailey wish your, you know, daughter or grandchild or whatever a happy birthday. That'd be
That's
funny.
exploitation.
That would be funny. But yeah, we're everywhere. We're all over, man. Just washing off the brushes. And then we'll pick a spot, pick a name. You guys should start dropping names to this one. What are we going to name it? There's so many things. I love that you can see that tree through there. It's fantastic. Fantastic, you guys. Actually, I couldn't do an ASMR video because I can't just stand up here and not say anything. Like if I was just going to stand up here and hit the brush.
You could just sit here and whisper.
Whisper. I'll just say whisper. Yeah, so check out the event coming up on Sunday. It'll be a live painting thing. Not much to, you know, just kind of, you'll be able to tune in. There'll probably be live music going and all sorts of stuff. Are we sure it's not missing something right here?
No, babe.
In the water? Really?
Yeah, babe.
Kind of looks like it is. Just a little. But I won't mess with it. I like it. And once I like it, it doesn't get touched anymore. All right, finishing up. So again, thank you guys for all the stars. And thank you if this is your first time watching. And thank you for tuning in, staying tuned this long. And, you know, we do this all the time. So we're always constantly going live. We got Sunday and Wednesday as our dedicated days. Friday's becoming a dedicated day. You know, not Wednesdays for lives. It will eventually end up being like that. Just don't listen to me. But I want to thank you guys for staying with us. You know, we appreciate that. We literally came home, made dinner real fast, and then went live. I was like, I probably still have chicken Alfredo on my face.
Gemma said, you said my name right from the beginning.
Yeah. What's her last name?
Wilkes.
Wilkes? Wilkies?
Wilkes.
Wilkies.
Wilkes.
There we go. All right. So again, send the stars, hit tap the screen, and hit the share button, guys. I need your help sending me out to the world. And if you think, you know, more people should see what we're doing around here, gotta share it so they can, right? What's that noise?
It's bedtime for our 10-year-old.
That was her bedtime.
To bed you go.
That was her bedtime alarm for when she was like 4.
It's not the point. Just like every other alarm in my life, I can't take it off. I can't turn it off. It must just... Today, I was driving around. 1:45 it went off, then it went off again at 3. I have no idea what those alarms are for.
Yeah, how did you set
or
those?
when they were set, or why I set them. I can only assume it was due to the fact that I was going to take a nap, and I didn't want to sleep too long, so I set myself an alarm.
But you don't remember setting the alarm?
No.
That is funny.
Guys,
hang on. Who wants to stick around for something nuts, something crazy?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna redo the sky on that painting right there. I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna redo it, and it's gonna be fire.
Right now?
Fire. That's
Right
what I'm asking.
now?
Who wants to stay for round 2? Let's just do a 24-hour live, and I'll just stand up here for 24 hours. Can you imagine? No, thank you. Not this weekend. But seriously, I've been thinking about this.
Figure out your PTO at work and we'll plan it.
Yeah, I've been thinking about redoing the sky in this painting. Everybody loves this painting. It's got like 600 likes in the group just today. But I hate the sky. I don't like the sky. So I'm literally going to put liquid white over it, right around here.
Why don't you like the sky?
I'm going to redo the whole sky because it's like the blue and the yellow sort of went greenish up here. It's very light. The clouds don't make sense. I don't like how dark they are covering all this yellow. It's just, I should have gone with this color down here and this color up here, and then I could have made the sky much darker, but that's not how it shook out. So I just sit and look at it at work all day and go, oh, I wish I would just change that sky. So if you want to watch me change the sky right now, then I'm down to stay up here. Or maybe we could take like a 5-minute break, go have a cigarette, and then come back.
You want to just leave everything live?
You could just leave everything running.
Okay.
Like, we'll put up a sign that says back. Can you print me out a sign that says back in 5?
Certainly. Hold on.
But then we're going to do this painting. Do you guys want to see that? Because it's been available for sale since before Thanksgiving. Way back. Like, this painting was the turning point to why all of these are better. Because every so often you hit a painting and then you get better and better and better and better, and then you kind of level out, and then another painting comes along, and that ups your game to the next level. This is the one that took my game from where I was to where I am now, so I want to redo the sky. I don't like it, but you guys have had the option to buy it. If you really liked it, you would have bought it, so why not change it and then make it so I like it, and then I can we'll put all these back in.
Gemma says she loves it, which clearly isn't true.
True,
Otherwise,
you don't love it that much.
It would be in Gemma's house if it was.
That's funny. So just an idea. If everyone will stick around and continue to hit the share button and continue to hit the like button and continue to do all that.
Annie Butcher has to go to sleep, but we do have at minimum 3 people who are demanding around 2.
At minimum. I need more than 3 people.
Michelle McDaniel is going to stay.
I need more than 3 people, guys, to make it.
We've got Gina that's going to stay. Gemma's going to stay. She makes it sound like she's not, but she will.
Yeah.
Dolly is going to bed, I believe.
Okay. Well, let's just do it on another day.
Okay.
And then so on the next live, on the next impromptu live I'll just do that.
Gemma was on Etsy. Sorry that your painting is interrupting her.
Shoot, yeah, she's about to go buy it before I paint it.
Yeah, maybe.
That's funny.
Maybe. You've got 7 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Realistically, otherwise, well, that's not true. You probably have until Monday. You want to go live Monday night and paint over it? Do a short 30-minute video?
Yeah, it wouldn't be long. There we go. Gotta have have everything right here. The right amount of softness, because when you really like one, you want to make sure that it makes sense around the edges.
And I feel like I do have to tell you this as well. When we went live at 7 tonight, there were more people that immediately clicked on the video.
Yeah.
And we got up to triple digits.
You have more than 100 people?
Yeah.
No crap.
I just told you that earlier when you said 130.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how many people you had in your live earlier.
Nice.
But they slowly trickled off.
Yeah, as they do.
And so
because we can't move fast enough to keep them interested.
I don't think it's moving fast enough. I think that's
Plus,
just
I changed my mind a lot.
It's like dinner time. It's like the wrong time.
Right.
You know? But I think 8 o'clock works.
Then it's too late for people on the East Coast, too. It's already 11 o'clock by the time we start.
Okay, let's do this. Let's take a little roll call in the Facebook and the YouTube. For evening live.
It's getting hot in Las Vegas.
What time is better for you? Because it's no good us going live if no one watches. So...
Just doing that for the screenshot later. I can screenshot it on myself.
What are you doing?
I was doing this.
Oh, I thought you were kissing your painting again, you weirdo.
Yeah, right?
I could do it. Hugs and kisses.
That's going to be the screenshot for someone. Click! That's my new screensaver. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Gemma said it's 10:30 for her now.
Yeah.
So when we went live, that was 9 o'clock for her.
So, and I can't go live any earlier because I got to go to work and then I got to come home and
eat
and then prep. I even said we were in the middle of boiling the noodles and I'm like, I got to go prep the canvas. I don't, it's got to be wet. I didn't even get the color. You guys saw me in the beginning. I didn't have any colors out.
He had an empty canvas.
And an empty belly.
An empty palette. And an empty belly.
No, I had a full belly.
But let's do this, guys. It is getting late. I'm going to go back out and go work. That made me sound like a night walker. I'm going to go back out and continue driving.
London is a brand new Lyft driver.
I am, as of today. I love driving, and there is nothing better that I can do than sit and chat to people all day, because I do such a great job here with you lot.
Yeah, right? You guys give her a lot of practice talking to people.
Yeah, so...
We're so different, too, me and London in an Uber. If I'm in the Uber, I don't say a single word. I'm like, hey, how you doing? That's it. Because I talk all the time. I hate talking to people.
Oh, no.
I'm like, please leave me alone. Don't ask me what I do or where I'm from.
I had a guy
I don't want to say it because I'm so tired of talking.
I had a guy get in the car today. It was like an 8-minute drive. And I learned more about this guy than I have done anybody I've ever dated in my entire life.
Shit.
In the 8 minutes.
And if it was me driving him, it would have been a silent 8 minutes and I would know nothing about this person.
Oh, no. I get out the car to grab his luggage and put it in the trunk. And he looks at me and he goes, "Are you British?"
Hello, love, are you British? And you're like, oh, I am there, governor.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. Can I hop in your cabbie there? What do they call them over there? The flying taxis?
Cabby.
Can I jump in your lorry?
No,
I know
that's
that's
an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, that's a semi-truck. I know.
Yeah. So, yeah, he gets in the car and we're talking about...
Please, all the people from England watching, don't hate my accent. I've lived with her for 10 years.
Babe, it's
12.
4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but they will watch when they do watch and get to this point.
That's true. So, Alison, keep following.
Yeah, Alison Phipp, we're sorry for the terrible accent. Rich, damn it, come on now. Raymond Usher, he's over from England too. I try to remember my fans.
Tony on YouTube, he's in where I used to live.
Oh, Old as Scholt. Old as Scholt, where? Old as shit. Oh, what'd you say? That's a swear word.
It's Old as Scholt.
Old as Scholt. Older shoulder art or older shart? Older shart. Shart your pants. It's when you push too hard and an accident happens.
No, Gina, we're not gonna do it tonight. I don't.
Yeah, no, it's late. I'm hot. I mean, girls, I am hot. I know that, but
the money makes you handsome.
I know I'm fine.
But the money makes me handsome.
Yeah. Oh man, if you haven't seen the Paint with Josh rap video, it's on my Facebook page. It's on my YouTube channel. Go find it. It's like 30 seconds long, and I broke those glasses. My favorite glasses that I'm wearing, and then I broke. But all right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for.
Before anyone leaves, let me post the rap video.
Oh.
Here we go. Come on.
Posting it where?
in Facebook.
It's no wonder why I go to my Facebook. I'm like, why are all these? I didn't make this post. Where is this post coming from?
There you go. If anybody wants to see how down Josh gets in the studio.
I
there
do.
it is.
I get down to
There it is.
clown.
TG would have stayed, but with... So that was like a whole 4 people that would have stayed. John Krasniak was
That's
one.
okay. You got to know when to cut them off and leave them wanting for more, ladies. Again, see?
Yeah, I will tell you that for the amount of people that we have and the comments that we have very little share, guys.
No shares, huh?
Remember, it does make a huge
Well, a
difference.
lot of the times they do it after
I know,
they get done, and then they share it.
I know. I'm sad about the small amount of jokes that I received today.
London is jokeless.
I
It's not even really about jokes. It's just about saying something funny that made you laugh. Like,
yeah, it's all just
like
about,
that cloud looks like a horse
Right.
Pegasus riding a something
just
or
for us
other.
to argue about what chess piece it is for 10 minutes.
So again, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And I never know which one of you to look at. I'm like,
All of them.
right? Just stare in the middle. There we
Yay,
go. Looking
Lisa.
right at you.
Lisa
But,
said she shared. It does make
thank
a
you,
difference.
Lisa.
Anything you
appreciate
can do, go to the page, comment, tag
And make
your
sure
friends.
when you share to share publicly. Edit your post privacy so it says public versus just your friends. Because if you're just sharing to your friends, I don't even get the notification that you shared it. You know what I mean? So I can't even go in and say thank you unless you share it publicly. So you don't have to switch your profile to public. You can literally choose from post to post what you want to make public and what you want to have for just your friends and stuff. But when you share stuff from creator pages like me, you got to share it publicly. And that way it goes out to the public. Anyone can find it, right? So, but again, thank you for sticking with us and hanging out. And there's really nothing I wouldn't do besides maybe add a fence, but I don't want to do it anymore. I'm hot and tired. So these ones, this is probably came out the best just because you can see some of the shadow. We didn't cover it all. You don't have to make it all the same, right? That's why I always say differences in color right there. So, but until the next time we see you guys, thank you. Thank you for the stars. Thank you to all the members on YouTube that pay for the channel. Thank you for the people that pay to send stars. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes and the loves and the laughs and the angry faces and the sad faces and all the faces.
We've got to come up with a theme song.
Yeah. Well, I'm still working on the hip hop to hip it to the hip it to the hip hip hop and you paint with Josh song. Okay. It's in the works. And it sounded really lame when I just said it right there.
It did.
But
we got some hearts for it. So
but
someone's into
yeah,
it.
but no, it's gonna be fire. I am a lyrical genius of my generation. I'm better than Kanye on parody.
Better
lyrics.
than Kanye.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kanye,
Wow.
I'm calling you out. I can write a better parody song than Kanye. Someone share that to Kanye.
Actually, I bet you could. And you know what's better about that?
Kanye, give me and Kanye a topic of something funny, and I will turn it into Paint with Josh, and I'll teach you how to paint like me in the song.
So next
Going out to you, Kanye. Which one's on YouTube? Kanye.
So next
Calling
Wednesday,
you out.
next Wednesday, it's gonna be live on the Ellen DeGeneres Show. Oil
Oh,
painted Josh
Jesus.
Kirkham.
Yeah, Ellen. I don't know if I'm ready for that amount of exposure. I mean, I am, but my goodness. Yeah, well, I'm going to get a call from Kanye's people later. Calling you out, Kanye. What's up?
I just giggled in my cup and
Lemon
Coke went in my eye.
shot, snot, and Coke and
Pick a
stuff.
Kanye song. Jesus Walks. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm doing
okay.
the Gay Fish song. That's a
the
Kanye
gay
song,
fish
right?
song. Fish sticks.
Yeah, from the Fish Sticks
Right.
South Park episode, the
Right.
song is called Gay Fish.
Yes, but
I'll
it's
parody
not.
the crap out. It's already a funny song, but
Right, but
I would
it's-
parody the crap out of that song. I really would. I
Okay,
like
well-
there's a YouTube video where that song plays for 8 hours straight, looped, perfect loops too, like no crappy edits. And I at least listened to it for 4 hours one day. It's amazing. Love it.
But good news is if we were able to do that, we would at least distract Kanye long enough that
From whatever he's doing.
yes, which is
Kanye's not
causing
even-
some ripples.
Kanye's not even important enough to me to know what he's doing right now. That's it. Lyrical genius, Kanye.
You shut up. Just paint. We love you guys. Thank you so
Okay.
much for tuning in.
Love everyone.
Are you
Thank
gonna...
you for the stars. We're gonna do the boom, the signature Kanye can't got nothing on me. Bow. So take care, guys. See you later.